Namaste. It is Valentine's Day, and so I'm inspired to bring you Love Yourself, a dedicated practice to the art of Savasana and letting go and experiencing the body as it is and bringing compassion to that state that you might find yourself in. We are constantly weaving through life in states of ease, disease, and everything in between. But what's important for you to know is that you can always come into the body, assess what part of that spectrum of life you're on, that you're feeling, acknowledge it, understand that it is a momentary blip on the radar of your life, and use tools like yoga to really even out, integrate, become self-aware enough to know that if you breathe through whatever it is you're going through, you will make it to the other side. Wiser, more loving to others. Bring yourself into a comfortable seat. This is a short Savasana meditation. We'll start with movement. We'll use breath to get us into the loving awareness state. And we'll use the pose of Savasana with bolsters, blankets, books, or blocks to support the bones of our body and to support the fluctuations of our mind. Make yourself comfortable, even in a chair, seated, or if you've dedicated this day for isolating yourself to your couch or your recliner, you can move to the edge of the cushion, plant your feet firmly on the floor, and connect. And closing your eyes or finding a focal point, softening your gaze, softening the bones of your skull and the sides of your neck. Softening your belly, maybe bringing the hands there to encourage. An inner smile, an inner hug. You're here on this day. No matter how you celebrate this day of love, you're here. Notice your breath moving in and out. Perhaps a rise and fall of it underneath your hands. You are here and you are loved. Bring one or both hands to your heart. Soften your elbows and shoulders. Allow the curves of your spine to be natural. Notice that softening in your hips and jaw. Breathe in through your nose if that's available. Exhale through the mouth if you like. You can keep your eyes closed. We're just breathing here. That's all we're ever doing. Connecting body and breath. Now maybe noticing your spirit today, braiding those 3 strands together in yoga, in union. Maybe this is your Savasana. You can stay here for 5 minutes. Pause the video. Put on some music. And keeping yourself soft, widen that inner smile. Every chamber of your heart filling up with breath. On your inhale, and sending all of that compassion throughout the bodies to the fingers and toes. On the exhale. You're feeling it, you're doing it. Even here. If you like a little movement, we'll take the hands down comfortably on the lap. Begin to extend the legs long. Circle the ankles one way then the other. Take the arms out in front of you, circle the wrists. Maybe make figure eights. Or use both hands. Creating that figure eight, that flow. Then inhale to reach up. Exhale, taking a little twist away from the body. Looking over the back shoulder. And then inhale, sweeping rainbow over. Take a twist to the other side. Being gentle with the neck as you gaze over the back shoulder. And then inhale up. And if you're seated, keeping your feet firmly on the floor. Gentle spinal rotation. Gentle rainbow over. Feel free to keep moving and flowing. Or if one side feels really good, twisting out the breath, twisting out what's maybe the uncomfortableness, wringing it out. Nice. Then inhaling to center, exhaling, float the arms down, plant them next to you. Good. If you're seated on a chair, keeping your feet planted, or if you're on the floor, planting your feet and just moving the knees left and right, looking in the opposite direction. Mobilizing the joints that need mobilization. Movement is medicine, motion is lotion. Keeping the breath in mind and the inner smile in your heart. Now we'll start to move toward a lying down Savasana. So if you're on the floor, take pillows, your bolster, your blocks or books, gather them around you. If you're in a recliner or on your couch, you might start to turn, move your feet upward into a reclined position, turning sideways or laying back. Hands can remain on the belly, one on the heart, both on the heart. No particular shape to take. If you're on the floor, you might like the bolster underneath your knees or a couple of pillows. The blocks might come down to each side of you. And you might have a pillow or a blanket to place under your head. We're simply settling into something that feels supportive, something where we can relax all the parts of the body, all of the joints. You might even use those blocks to support the hands. Open those palms upward. Find your breath, always taking that option to place the hands on the belly to reconnect. And when you feel comfortable, you might like to support the hands outstretched. If you have an eye pillow or some sort of weighted pillow, you could place that on the forehead, the eyes, under the skull, on the belly. But the weight of your hands works just as well. You have everything you need to guide yourself into that loving state. Just being here is enough. Now bring your awareness to that heart space, either using your hand to help you keep focused, or just bringing in that inner vision, bringing the smile here into the heart, broad, even into the back of the heart that's pressing and supported on the floor. Feeling the natural curves of your spine, the back of your skull softens. The vertebrae in your neck follow right in line. As you inhale, you notice the upper back, and you release any holding in the shoulders and ribs on your exhale. You inhale into the low back, maybe feeling it gently rising away from the floor, this natural curve. Nothing to do here. And as you exhale, softening even deep into the pelvic floor, under the tailbone. Inhaling into the pelvic bowl, filling up your belly. Bringing that smile down to the places in the body, the structures that support our organs. Maybe as you exhale, you send the exhale, releasing any tension in the hips. You inhale into the knees, gathering energy there, and then as you exhale, send the breath out through the tips of your toes. And maybe begin again as you inhale to the skull. It holds your beautiful mind. Exhaling once again to the upper back, and any tension there begins to move, begins to soften. Maybe inhaling into the palms of your hands with a deep appreciation of how you love others. Exhaling into the heart now with a deeper appreciation of how you're loving yourself right now. Inhaling again into a soft belly. Exhaling through the hips. Inhaling into the knees. Exhaling through your toes. Continue just to breathe here, gently touching part of your body with each inhale and each exhale. The thoughts and the worries, they will arise. They will also flow out. Allow yourself to make friends with this gentle ebb and flow, knowing that this, all in itself, is a radical act of compassion. Bringing a peace, a balance, a harmony for this ebb and flow. Take a slow breath in. Take a soft exhale. And then, perhaps letting the awareness, the intention, the effort of the breath, the effort of breathing, start to fade into where the breath is breathing you, the breath is creating the movement. Take a generous breath and receive that exhale. Full and complete, just as you are. Rest in this abundance, this deep sense of who you are, of what you are, of loving awareness from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. This breath can help dissolve anything that's telling you that you should be up and running and doing, and bring to light through that inner smile the awareness of what you are doing, who you are being. There is enough love, there is enough peace, there is enough presence in your heart to be here now. As you bathe in this radiance, this loving awareness, this kindness to yourself, notice how each exhale can be this humble bowing in, this gratefulness. You might call to mind all of the things that add up to your abundance, the people you love, the practices that you love, the hobbies that you love, the experiences that transformed you to be here in this place at this time. Enough love, enough peace, enough presence for a lifetime. And then slowly bringing a little effort into the inhale. and a little effort into sighing out the exhale. Seal the abundance you feel into your heart, into your bones with the inhales and exhales. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to move the ankles and wrists. Begin to stretch the body, taking up space, and then hugging in. You're rocking left and right. Removing any eye pillows or moving blocks and books out of the way if you used any props. Turning onto the right side of the body, finding a fetal pose. Noticing what you feel here. What's come to the surface? Love, gratitude, awareness. And pressing into your hand, slowly finding your way to seated. If you're in a chair, a recliner, a couch, making sure that you come to the edge, planting your feet. Moving back into that grounded state. And we'll breathe together. Inhale, gathering the benefits of yoga, even one pose, one breath. Exhaling the hands to heart center in prayer. Bowing the head humbly, gratefully. Smiling inwardly and outwardly. May the long-time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the divine light placed within your heart guide your way each day. Namaste, yogi. Happy Valentine's Day.